Community sleeps, though it needs no release. It likes to disappear for a while.
Michael Monroe, welcome to London again.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations for Sensory Overdrive.
Thank you.
Absolutely love the album. Are
Brilliant.
you happy personally with the final result of that?
Very happy, yes.
And what about the feedback? Is it what you expected?
Gotten better than I expected. Great feedback. 99% of all the reviews. Response has been really, really positive. Really happy about it.
I heard that Ginger was very involved in the songwriting process.
Yes.
What part of you, what part of Ginger, what part of everyone else is in this album?
Everyone else was, well, Ginger more than others maybe, and with Steve and Sammy as well, you know. Some songs we wrote together, some songs we wrote, you know, one of them is just me and Ginger, and there's a couple of me and Ginger and Sammy, and there's some with four of us, Steve, Ginger, me and Sammy, and there's a couple with me, Ginger, Steve, and Sammy and Carl, and, you know, and then a couple with Ginger wrote himself. So it came together perfectly. I think it's a perfect mix of songs, and you know, the way it worked out, it's a good balance of everything. Good amount of change of pace there. With a little different type of sounds like Gone Baby Gone, All You Need.
Yeah, about Gone Baby Gone, that duet with Lucinda Williams, that was a bit of a surprise. How did that come up?
Well, it was, we had the song, we started actually writing it in January last year, and we weren't sure if it was going to end up on the album. It's just kind of country kind of thing, but as it turned out, we really liked it. When we demoed it, it sounded really cool, and we decided it's going to be on the album. And when we were in the studio, we figured, you know, it would be cool to have someone like Lucinda. I mean, she's pretty holy, you know, revered and respected, and she was into the band. She came to our show at the Viper in LA in March last year, and she loved the band. And so Steve knew her, and Sammy knew her from New York Dolls. She'd been at the New York Dolls shows. They had her contact information, so we got in touch with her, and she was happy to come and sing, which is a great honor. She sounds amazing.
And then there's the duet with Lemmy.
Yeah.
And that was already on the live album as Motorhead for a Call? Okay.
That was the Debauchery as a Fine Art, originally called, it was titled Motorheaded for a Cause.
Yeah.
And it was like a tribute to Motorhead. As we were recording the album in the studio, I wanted to ask Lemmy to come and sing on it. However, I said if he wants to rewrite the lyrics or something, that'd be cool. So we had in the chorus, Motorheaded for a Call, Motorheaded for a Call. So we rewrote the lyrics together with Lemmy for the chorus, and he came in and sang a harmony. It's like a duet, you know. Not a you know, sweet kind of, not like Cher and Bono, but Lemmy. It sounds cool.
Yes.
I like it. I think it's, you know, it turned out really cool. It's great to have Lemmy too, and it's great honor. So I'm glad we got him on there. I think Lucinda and Lemmy are the perfect, coolest guests to think of.
So it's been very much a team effort.
Yeah.
This album.
Absolutely.
Would you write for Ginger if he asked you on the Wild Arts album? Would you let
give it a shot. I doubt if he would ask me to, but yeah, I'm up for anything.
Okay. Another Night in the Sun was left out, the main album. I know it comes out as a B-side, but why did you decide to leave it out?
Well, at the time we didn't have that many songs, and we didn't have that type of song at the time of the release of the live album, so I wanted to save it at the time. And I mean, if I'd known what I know later, then we probably would have put it on there, but now as it turned out, we had better tracks for the record, so as it turned out, we ended up, it didn't fit the album after all. So we had better tracks, so we just decided to have it as a B-side and a bonus track for the deluxe edition.
It was pretty interesting to me.
Right.
And who came up with
My eye.
Okay. So you came with the idea for the album cover.
Oh no, the original idea was Kai Ahrens. This guy Kai Ahrens.
Okay.
His name is K-I-I Ahrens, A-R-E-N-S, Kai Ahrens. He did the, he had an idea with the eye, you know, nail polishing an eye, and I saw it and I was like, wow, that looks cool. If it was my eye and my fingers, my nail polishing, then it would be cool. So he did that, and we all thought it looked great. So it was perfect. It's kind of like a Clockwork Orange kind of thing.
Yeah, Ludovico treatment.
Forced to watch the world in ruins and decay. Still do not shut them.
Okay, because I assume the beat is the most important sense for what?
Oh, I didn't think of it that deeply, but
You could say
whatever
it,
you say,
know,
I
of
say,
course.
yeah, I meant to do that.
Okay.
Okay, if you say so, yes.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. No, that's a cool analogy. I love it.
Yeah, you can sell it on the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
meaningful version. Yeah. That's cool. You know, it just looked cool. I thought more like it's a bit like Alice Cooper, Love It to Death. When I was a kid, that was one of the first albums I got in the family. When I opened the gatefold cover, and there's two big eyes. But I wasn't thinking of that when we made the cover. Later on, I felt it was like Alice Cooper's. But then now when I saw it, and especially with the vinyl version, I was like, wow, that reminds me of Love It to Death, Alice Cooper. That's great. Alice is holy as well.
Now, let's get into the lyrics a bit. What inspired Bomb Away for a start?
Bombs Away, well, we had the song, musically we were jamming in New York and we was coming together, and I just started singing Bombs Away in LA or whatever, and that was the title. Then we started writing the lyrics with the guys. We sat down later, a couple of months later in Finland, we worked on it further, and we all sat down with Ginger, Sammy, me, and Steve, and Carl was writing about, actually I don't want to get too specific, but there was an idea of writing it about the bomb, or from the bomb's point of view in a way.
And in Modern Day Miracle, you talk about media. And this is also a topic used to talk about in Peace of Mind in 1996. So the statement, computers try to program me, I'm not a user-friendly.
Yes, I
Is
still
it
say
still true to you nowadays?
Yes, I still feel the same, even though it's a necessary evil. It's like
Yeah.
you have to, the internet, I mean, there's a lot of good things about it too. I mean, a lot of positive aspects too. But there are times like on tour when I just like go, oh, I can't look at all these emails, I don't have the time, I don't want to sit here, stare at the screen, I want to live like I used to, you know, I want to look at life. But, you know, it's the overload, it's basically about how the modern technology is supposed to make things, you know, simpler and easier, and then sometimes it feels like it just makes it more complicated.
Yeah, it depends on how you use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends.
Now I live in every moment of the day. I've got something they'll never take away. A lot of love and a little peace of mind. It wasn't hard to find. Take a look at the life you lead. What you got is all you need. Is that how you feel now about your life?
Yeah,
Who wrote this?
me and Ginger.
And you both feel this way?
I certainly think so. If we wrote it, that's the way we feel. Yeah, that was the first song we actually worked on together, and I'm glad it ended up in the album. Yeah, simple as that. Actually, as we were writing it, and we got to the chorus, so Ginger says, "All right, so all you need is a chorus now. That's it. All you need. What you got is all you need. Bing. There you go." So it's simplicity, and I like that. Basically, yeah, what you got is all you need, you know, you're not depending on, you're not like grasping for anything other than, you know, it's within you, your happiness and your peace of mind and all. You know, once you give it up. That is not a smart way to go. I think it's just, you know, it's a sex, drugs, rock and roll cliche. It's really, there's never been such a thing for me as the kind of a rock and roll thing. I think it's always been a boring cliche, and it's not real life. And you know, there's nothing cool about having casual affairs. You risk your life, and even before the times of AIDS and all that, I thought it was just personally. Unlike most rock singers, I was never interested in any, you know, groupies, stuff like that. Never, even when I was by myself, even before I was married. I'd rather be faithful to myself, and then if there's true love somewhere out there, then that'll be that much better if I haven't sort of shared my intimacy with some strangers. So I always felt that way. You know, I want to protect myself. So it's more like Dear Jail rock and roll. That's more realistic. That's more reality.
So what's next for Michael Monroe as a band, as a man, and as an artist?
Well, I'm happy with this record and this band, and the future is touring this record, working with these guys. I'm hoping this will stay together and we'll move forward and conquer new territories, expand the fame of all these brilliant guys, and I think I have a pretty worthwhile name to go with, you know, further. And for the sake of rock and roll, I really hope this band stays together and we keep doing this and get to you know, maybe a bigger level of awareness for people to be aware of this band. So I hope we get some good tours and stuff and spread the word.
You doing any festivals?
Yeah, we're doing festivals this summer, but I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say yet. It might be premature. I'm not sure which ones are confirmed and which ones are yet not. So there's something in England. Finland, Rock, that's confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah, which is cool.
And there's something in England we can start sort of putting bets on.
I don't know. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Am I supposed to? Am I? Oh, my manager's gone.
Adam,
Are we
is he
supposed?
supposed to say what festival is doing it?